Hi, Ms. Watkins.
Hello, Miss Charles.
We're just going to discuss the walkthrough that I completed when you were in your shared reading.
Okay.
And so here's just the notes I took. You guys were in shared reading and all your kids were actively engaged. Everybody was, listening to the story. I like the way that you went over the title and identifying who the author and illustrator was. Those are very good skills to introduce at this grade level. All your students were actively listening. They were sitting and listening. You were asking questions from the bottom two levels of Bloom's taxonomy. The knowledge and the comprehension, just making sure they understood. So that's good. But today I'm gonna talk to you about expanding.
Okay.
Going a little higher. I put that your instructional strategies, it was a direct teach. They were all in front of you. No differentiation, but it was just shared reading. Your room was nice and decorated. You had your anchor charts displayed. And all in all, classroom management was great, clean and organized. Like I said, all students were engaged. But we're just gonna work on increasing the rigor and the higher level of questioning on Bloom's taxonomy.
Okay.
So are you familiar with the hierarchy of Bloom's?
I am, but it's not like I remember exactly word per word.
Okay.
The order sometimes.
Okay. Well, it just categorizes the learning objectives into the different levels. Let me see if I can pull it up. Make this bigger. All right, so the bottom level is the remembering, which is just like the basic questions, what happened in the story. And then the second part is understanding. That might be when you get into some vocabulary where there are any unfamiliar words. You can ask the kids to define them for you. So let me see if I can look it up. And you can keep some notes inside of your book too. This will help guide your questioning. So I think one of the vocabulary words in this book, well, like an insect. Maybe they don't know that a bug is an insect. So you can ask them, what is an insect? And you can try to have them define it for you.
Okay.
So things like that. That's the understanding level. Applying is, can they apply what they learned? It's the application part. So maybe after completing the story for apply, you can go have them maybe draw the setting, because at this grade level, and that's even at the top on create. Draw what happened in the story, and that's hitting that apply in their remembering and understanding levels, things like that. Analyzing, can they retell it to you, and how detailed are they when they retell it to you? So we just want to try to cover all the levels, and it can be done in kindergarten. I know sometimes I feel like it can't be, but it can. We can extend on it. So do you have these book sticks?
I don't. I might have it, yes, in some of my books, but no, not all of them.
Okay. Well, if you have these that come with it, you can already have them in. But also before you read, we do a pre-read before you read to the kids, but you can go through and read it and look at what you may ask the kids. Like with his expression right here, how does he feeling? Is he sneaking? And they can use words like that. There's words like crunchy much. How can they apply those words? So, you can just go through this story before you read to the kids and come up with your own questioning. There's a lot of rhyming in here. So maybe on Create, on the last day of shared reading, they can write their own rhyming story or even get into poetry. And that'll be the application and creating level of assessing if your students understand rhyming. But just little simple things like that to incorporate into your shared reading lessons. So we can set a goal of, using higher level questioning during your read alouds. You good with that goal?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. And there's different models you can look at. I'll send you a link of a teacher reading and using it so you can have an example. I'll send you a link. I think there's a guided reading and shared reading training coming up that you can attend and get more ideas or more things to do. So we'll just have you work on incorporating more higher level questioning into shared reading and read alouds and reaching more levels of Bloom's taxonomy. You have any questions?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
All right. Well, thank you, Ms. Watkins.
Thanks, Ms. Charles.